Hi, hello everyone. I'm super excited to meet each one of you in this amazing yet another live session, and it is going to be an amazing topic. But before we get started on this live session, I wanted to ask you all a question. Do you ever feel like everyone else needs to take priority over your own self? Let's fix that, right? Let's fix that. See, empowered women don't just say yes, but they set boundaries. They don't just say yes to anything and everything that is coming in their life. I once remember I was coaching one of my client. Her name is Reena, and she said she felt like a doormat in her life. She felt herself like a doormat. Why? She couldn't say no to anyone, her boss, her friends, her kids, her husband, her mother in law, father in law. And there came a point where she was exhausted, resentful, and overwhelmed by the kind of thing that was happening in in her particular life, where she didn't had any control of her time. And we worked together on setting her clear boundaries, and we started seeing the magic. Starting one thing at a time, she was able to implement every strategy that I was sharing with her, and she started saying no to that extra work after her office hours. And within few weeks her energy shifted, and she has more present with being with her family, more time with her family because of that one no. And now she is able to work very focused during her work hours, because she has to be very efficient during the time which she is giving at her office. And she felt more that she is in her own control, and she realized the boundaries weren't about selfishness, but it is more of taking her own self. It is about self care. So, today we will be learning about how you can also set such kind of a boundary, right? So, I'm going to give you some insights where you can understand how you can also start implementing this. And it's going to be super powerful. So, let's get started. The first and foremost thing, whenever we think of taking control of our own life as a woman, is that the first thing is you need to take control of your time. So time boundaries are really the crucial element that's going to give you the freedom to actually, you know um, be saying yes to your own self, right? So every time you say a no to other person, you are saying yes to something that you really wanted in your life. So it is not about being selfish, but you don't understand that particular difference in the initial stage. So always you need to protect your personal time from all those people who are actually stealing your time. Exactly. I said your people who are stealing your time, meaning the time schedule, the work hours, and the family time separately. And when you realize this, when you start protecting your own time, you will see that people, started understanding that is your time is very crucial, and they have to ensure every time they just jump onto the wall, they think a couple of times. So just start following time boundaries, which is very very important. Protect your time, communicate well with people who are taking too much of your time, and let them know that you are going to be very efficient in the time that you are giving to them, and ensure you are also providing the quality time wherever it is needed, just like in the case of Reena, where she's spending efficient time within the given office hours she was able to complete, because she is now conscious that I cannot put extra hours over here, and I need to be very efficient, right? So that's number one. Number two is being emotional, safeguarding your emotional boundaries. What I say this, say no to the guilt based trips or emotional manipulations. Many women I have seen, they are becoming emotionally weak, that they feel that they have some kind of emotional boundaries, that they always lose it on track. Why? Because they have that guilty feeling, what if I say no to them? They may feel bad about me, they may judge me, they may evaluate me. So they just go with an S for anything and everything that comes on their way. But that shouldn't be the case at all. It's not about people perceiving you, it is about your own perception about what people are thinking about you saying no to them. So do not have that fear. And the third important element is about energy boundaries. Avoid people and situation that really drain your energy. All the negative speakers, all the naysayers, all these, unwanted people in your life. You just need to, keep yourself protected from all these, people. So energy boundary is most important. That is the third element. And the fourth element is digital boundaries, which means do not let your work emails invade your personal time. And similarly, when you are at office, do not entertain any kind of personal calls, any kind of personal messaging distracting your work focus. Because many a times I have seen women, they either sit at office and think of home, or they actually sit at home and think of the office work. Both way is not a right way of living. So you need to have that automatic mode of switching on and switching off, being present, being mindful at wherever you are. For that, you need to have your own digital boundaries and set clear digital etiquette, where when you are at office, avoid unwanted calls, keep your mobile phones to minimal, start focusing. And when you come back home, just focus on your family time, not going beyond your office hours, which is also not good. And the fifth important element is having financial boundary. When I say that, many a times women avoid taking financial decisions, or they let it somebody else do that particular decision for them. But both is not good. What I would suggest you is take control of your own spending, prioritize your own financial goals, ensure consciously where are your money is actually being spent. Because you are earning, if you are earning in your family, it also has equally right to understand where every penny that you have hard earned is actually moving towards. You need to understand and you need to know that, which is your basic right. And the sixth and important element is having a physical boundary, meaning you should know your limits and communicate them clearly with the people around you. Because your networking is really important, your environment is need to be protected. So if you are able to completely protect all these six boundaries that I just gave you, one step at a time, you don't need to take everything at the same point. Take one thing at a time and start working towards it. You will definitely see that there is a huge productivity that is being there with you, and you are able to enjoy your own time for yourself. So if you want to learn how to set these boundaries and transform your life, if you are stuck somewhere, I would definitely invite you to join my Super Women Masterclass, which is a free masterclass which is happening on Saturday at 11 a.m. Just jump on, and I'm leaving the link in my bio, or just below this particular video. You can just comment me that you wanted to be a part of Super Women Masterclass. Just type SW Super Women, just type Super Women under the video. So I will share with you the link and you can be a part of it. It's a free masterclass and we will help you out, get out of all the things that is stopping you from becoming successful. Okay, and let's together build the empowered version that you're really thriving for. All right, so I will meet you in yet another interesting